Hi, welcome to the Gen X Glam and Gab channel here on YouTube. It is great to see everyone, whether you're stopping in for the first time or you're coming back. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. I'm getting ready for work, and I decided, you know what? I miss my get ready with me for work videos that I used to be able to do quite frequently from Canada before I moved here to Stockholm this last summer. And so I decided, you know what, I can't do the whole get ready with me. Like, that's just impossible, because I've already told you, like, my commute here is entirely different. But I could at least sit down for 10 minutes and say hi and share with you how I'm rotating through my products, and when it's time to go, it's time to go. All right, so that was just a little bit of my Merit contour stick. It's in the shade Clay. Love Merit with the first purchase. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Going in with some Lumi lotion, gonna get a little bit of a glow base going on. I will say this again, that with your first purchase with Merit, this is in the shade 903, you get like a cute little free corduroy bag. So if you're sleeping on Merit, you know, just see if you can find something over there, because it is a really nice gift with purchase. All right, I had already had all my skincare down. I haven't used my L'Oreal Glotion lotion in some time. This is in the shade 903. I think it comes, I want to say it comes in 4 shades. I also have the lightest shade. It just is a really nice thin product that adds some luminosity to your face. And you know, if you don't want to go in with like some sort of full coverage base, I think this is a good alternative. I'm out of napkins in my drawer. I'm gonna have to use one of these squares. Seriously, I don't know how much of this we're going to be able to get through, because we are running a little bit late. Let's use the new for me, Natasha Denoma concealer. I'm not sure exactly, P1. I think that's the shade. We're going to just do the dot methods. More than likely, this is a neutral shade, because I tend to stick with the neutrals. So we're just going to go in there. I'm going to use the same brush as the L'Oreal Glotion. I was just saying, like, yeah, I'm sure that we're going to have to get out of Dodge very soon. And I'm sure that the invader that gives me a ride to work is not going to be thrilled when I tell them that, yeah, no, I'm just gonna, if you hear me talking to myself, don't worry. I have my eye on the clock. This is just water spraying my Tap That puff. I washed all of my puffs last night. This is my Cal Al generic from medium size from Amazon that is also clean. Yeah, no, I'm sure that the invader that gives me a ride to work is not going to be happy that I decided to try and film a little bit of my get ready routine, because he knows I can get a little bit lost in the sauce, if you know what I'm talking about, and doesn't want us to get that off schedule. But we'll see what we can do. We're only at 3 minutes, so I just keep an eye on the clock, and when the time is up, I'm gonna have to go. But let's just see if we can get our 10 minutes in, you know, like how you're supposed to take a 20-minute brisk walk a day. I think I'm supposed to do a 10-minute get ready with me every single day, so that I can stay in touch with folks better, because this is the year. This is the year that we're gonna get to those 4,000 watch hours. Hang out with me, help me get there. Look at this. This is a really nice Physicians Formula bronzing palette. 3 different shades, and it even comes with its own little angled brush. But I'm not going to use that, because I've never used it. I don't know how to keep it clean. But let's go in with the lightest shade. I set my lids today. I used a brow primer, and it's from the shade Lumine. It's a Finnish brand. I have somewhere on this channel me unboxing the Lumine advent calendar I bought here. Now I'm going to go in with a slightly darker shade. It's a really nice brand. It's very, I would say it's a very planet-friendly brand too. They're their stuff is made of recycled this and that, and yeah, it's a very, you know, sustainable brand, or so it markets itself as. And I really like some of the stuff I got in the advent calendar. Here it is right there. It's a lid primer, which I don't normally use. I don't think a lid primer is necessary. This is another thing that I've learned over the course of my journey. And like, what have I bought that's like a gimmick and maybe wasted my money? I think shadow primer is one of those gimmicks. This is my new brush, my new Tap and Blend brush from e.l.f. I love it. Yeah, I just don't think that the shadow primers, lid primers, if you will, are all that fantastic, with the exception of, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to say it, with the exception of, let me find my rosy one. I'm looking for my Rosy House Labs. Here it is, 06. My House Labs concealer, with the exception of Plouise, because Plouise's rumor lid primers, they're very pigmented. So if you're looking for a primer for your lids with pigment, I mean, Plouise is the way to go. But if you're just looking for like a primer so that, like, you know, whatever product, powder product or whatnot, you're going to eventually put on your lids, sticks better, I think you can just go with like some sort of matte concealer and you'll be just fine. That's nice. That's a really nice glow, right? I'm just like, we're not doing much. We are so not doing much. We're at the 6-minute mark. All right, let's go in. This I got in FabFitFun, which I'm not subscribing to anymore, although I'm sure I'll change my mind and eventually jump in again. It's from Laura Geller, and when I first got it, I was like, I don't know about this. It's like a blush. These are so messy. It's a liquid blush, and I wasn't sure about the color at first, but then I was using it actually a lot last summer, and it really kind of grew on me. So I'm just going to go in with it. Let's find a more stampy, dense brush to just knock that in. I think that's a nice little instant pop of color. You know, people were saying online, who am I talking about? I don't know, other people that I watch when I doom scroll, that like the clean girl look is slightly, I don't know, I guess it's on trending or slightly on trending a little bit for 2026. But I mean, I don't know, I've been doing the clean girl look my whole entire life. So for me, it's not going anywhere. The clean girl look for me is like having that black cocktail dress in your wardrobe. Here's my P. Louise palette. I'm gonna set underneath my eyes with that like light pink hued pressed setting powder. But I mean, I just don't think that it's like the black dress, right? The cocktail dress that is never gonna go out of style. So I unsubscribe to the narrative that is being, I don't know, is being peddled, for lack of a better word, out there in our space, that the clean girl look is going away. Like, I think that there's a time and a place for the full glam, I'm not gonna lie. But even in my opinion, every time that I've gone full glam, meaning like I tried it myself, or I've gone and gotten my makeup done for an event, I swear to God, it's just aged me. Even when I was very young, do you remember like the glamour studios? You could go there. My mom had did that for me a few times, and I still have pictures around the house, around my parents' house, of my glam shots. I should find one of those and post it one day. I'm gonna find one and post it. And even back then, when I was like a teenager, going and getting those glam photos done. This is my Charlotte Tilbury dual. I felt, ooh, wow, that got really dark. That's what I get for gabbing and not paying attention. Where's that e.l.f. brush? I can really like kind of blur that out. I was just saying, like, even in my youth, going to those glam studios after getting my makeup done, it looked like I was like 5 years older. And who wants to be 5 years older, no matter what age you are? All right, let's go in with the L'Oreal 800. This was a tip from Barb W. way back when, and it's called Ferris Nude. And Barb had said to me when Charlotte Tilbury dropped her iconic nude lightest shade pillow talk, here it is, there's the Charlotte Tilbury. Barb W had said, like, go get L'Oreal 800. It's very, very close. And it is. I think that the Charlotte Tilbury one has a little bit more of a pinky pink to it. but honestly, I prefer the non-pink pink version. So we're just going to go in with it, and we're going to put on a little bit of this Lancome gloss. I love this. I can't know if I can even tell the shade, but picked this up at Shoppers Drug Mart back in the day. This actually has a little bit of a like a pinkish mauve vibe to it, but I don't know. That's what we're going with. I gotta put my hair up, and I'm gonna use a little bit more of my pressed powder. I'm gonna go in and get a little bit of powder on my cheeks too, using my new She Glam angled brushes, and I'm gonna call it a day. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're well. Thank you for hanging out with me for this, I don't know, 10-minute get ready with me. If you like them, then let's do more of them. Have a great day.